I really like the redecorating, Francis, but I really need a mirror. I'm old!
When did that happen? I could have sworn I wasn't this old. Did I age more during the regeneration? Sonic is gone, destroyed during the regeneration. I could make a new one, I guess. Full of surprises today, huh? Alrighty, Sonic has scanned. What do you mean? So my age has increased by my previous age. 35 plus 35 is 70. That's what happened, right? Outside was not Paris. Where exactly are we, Francis? Because it's not Paris. It's not space either, Francis. Where are we, Francis? Why? By what?
No magnets, Francis! Don't you dare!
Happy Vermont, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Robert Brown, 3 wins this season, no losses, versus the Metal Man.
I wasn't that up to date on my history, but I know that Vermont didn't have anything to the extent of the Metal Man at this point. There was also something else that was bothering me. Something big. The fight had started, and I was very interested to see how this Metal Man would perform. To really see this, I needed to get closer to ground level. From the ground level, I immediately noticed something about this fight. The Metal Man did move occasionally, but never threw any strikes. In turn, it was never hit. Robert seemed to be putting on a good show, but nothing more than that. I soon found the reason why he wouldn't hit the Metal Man. Robert seemed to slip up a bit in his acting, and his fist connected with the Metal Man. The announcer next to me turned around and whispered something into a radio, looking concerned. The announcer seemed far too concerned about fighters actually hitting each other in a fight.
Delete.
The crowd apparently thought that this was all part of some elaborate magic trick, and began cheering. When you add it all up, however, it becomes much worse. I had a choice. I could follow the announcer, or I could follow the glow and lose the announcer. I decided on the announcer. I would have to return to that room eventually. There was something off about it, something I just couldn't think of. I confronted the announcer, alerting him that I knew he didn't create the Metal Man. He attempted to tell me an excuse, but I rejected it. The truth was that the Metal Man had arrived with the Rock. That was it. The Rock. Vermont didn't have a rock like this. So the Metal Man had been on the rock when it descended from the sky. We were our rock from space. There was one thing left unexplained though. Why was there a Colosseum on in the middle of a space rock? Who made it? I had a feeling that a few answers to my questions were in the glowing room. As I made my way to the room, I began to plan. If these Metal Men were indeed the enemy, how could I counter them? All I had on me was the Sonic, which had the possibility to magnetically charge certain parts of them and rip them apart from the inside out. There were more, so many more. From my position, it appeared that they were guarding an object, some kind of generator or stabilizer. I assumed due to the color change that the object was broken. They appeared inactive, so I approached them. As I got close to the frontmost metal man, it activated some of its systems. It didn't seem fully functional, but perhaps I could get information from it. I asked the most pressing question on my mind to the nearest metal man. I asked it what exactly it was, and why it was in this time and place.
Information available. Crash.
How did you crash?
Information available. Invasion Force 237 was abandoned by the main cyber fleet on object scan.
I had gathered more information, not enough, but some. I had a feeling it wouldn't be long until they wondered why I was asking them so many questions. Why is Object Gamma here?
Information available. Invasion Force 237 steered Object Gamma toward the nearest planet that could assist us in returning to the main cyber fleet.
Why do you need humans?
Information available. Conversion.
This was probably my last question. I could ask them what conversion was, or I could ask them what they were. What is conversion?
Information unavailable. State name and status.
I had to think quickly. Say something that could save everyone in that arena. The truth was a viable option. They may indeed require an engineer. I am John Doe, the engineer.
Restricted. Delete.